relationships. Okay, who said that? No, okay. Serious relationships, things like that. All right, I'm gonna throw out a few things here. Smoking, adult or child?
Neither.
Okay. We were discussing this the other day. Yeah, it was y'all, right? We were talking about smoking in high school. Yeah, we did. When y'all watching Grease. You know, because they were smoking and everything.
You should smoke anywhere.
Yeah. Back in the early 80s, back in the early 80s, Myrtle Beach High School, they had a smoking area for all the students. Okay? So things do change. But smoking, adult or child? Adult. All right. Sex, should it be a child event or adult event? Cussing, adult event or child event? Okay. Playing video games, childish event, adult event? Hard one, ain't it? All right, this is where I'm going. When I was a child, back in the day, and things like that, there was an age, there was things you did not do when you were a kid. You didn't dare cuss in front of your parents. Didn't do it. Didn't dare go and be watching stuff on TV at the house that they find out. You didn't do it. Okay? You didn't even think about having sex when I was in middle school. Didn't even think about drinking anything in middle school. You didn't do it. Okay? Because there was a certain age. Those were adult things, and we weren't adults. And that's what this thing here says. When you're a child, you're supposed to be a child. But there does come a time when you have to go from being a child and being an adult. Today's age, kids in middle school, high school, they think they're adults. They're doing adult things. Okay? There is no cutoff between, today, there is no cutoff between an adult or a child and an adult, because children are doing adult things and they're doing childish things. So when they get older, what do you think they do? You think they put away the childish things? No, that's what they've been doing. So now they're doing childish things and adult things. There's no cutoff. So when you're doing that, you wind up 30-some years old still living at the house because you spend too much time on the computer games and doing things you want to do because you haven't taken responsibility to be an adult to make and survive for your own self. Okay? And this is biblical. When we're children, we're supposed to do children things. We're supposed to have fun. We're not supposed to grow up. We're supposed to keep our innocence. But this day and age, we don't allow people to do that. Okay? Now, guess what this class is? This college class and career class. So guess what y'all need to be? Y'all children or adults? Yes. And that's the problem. This is a time of transition. This is a time of transition that you should be making this Bible verse here where you're transitioning from the things you did as a child to the things that you do as an adult. And y'all have to figure out what that is. Okay? This is where I'm going to step on toes. If you're an adult right now, and you spend most of your time playing video games, watching TikTok, Snapchat, or what all that stuff that the kids are supposed to be doing in high school, or binge watching anime stuff for 4 or 5 hours at a time, or things like that, these are childish things. Okay? It's time to start thinking about life and what you're going on. And then this goes into the foundation. Because most of you, how many here is going to get married one day? How many people's going to have kids? You got kids, you better buckle up. Okay? Who wants to have a job, make money, pay taxes? There you go.
Can we take off that last part?
So, who wants their own house? Who wants that nice big old truck with 4-wheel drive on it and everything? Okay? You know, I'm 53 years old. I have a doctorate degree. I have my own business. I'm still waiting to get my 4-wheel drive truck and all that. Okay? Because I've had to do adult things and make sure other things are provided for before I provide for myself. Plus, I can't spend that much money on a new truck anyway. So, that's not mine, is it? Okay. So this is where I want y'all to think about this week. Where are you? Do you spend most of your time doing childish things during the week? Or are y'all looking for the future and starting to become that adult, the man, the woman, the one that's going to be taking responsibility for your families down the road? Okay? And when you go into adulthood, with adulthood comes a lot of problems. Is that your phone? Whose phone? Take it off the... Okay. Every time it does it. Okay. You got to build your foundation over here. Because this is it. The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. Okay? Who is the thief? Who is the thief that comes to kill, steals, and destroys? The devil and Satan. Who is the prince of this world? Who is in control of this world? Who has authority over this world? Satan does. And guess what? Y'all live in dab in the middle of it. Okay? And he's going to come after you. If you have a wife and you're following God, he's going to come to destroy that marriage. What's the divorce rate in the U.S. right now? Devil comes, kills, steals, and destroys. All right? How many people are alcoholic, on drugs and stuff because they're depressed because of the way the world treats them? Do you know the U.S. gives more people we have more people on anxiety drugs and depression drugs than the whole rest of the world combined? But yet we're supposed to be the best country and all that. The devil comes, kills, steals, and destroys. And he will come after you. I'm telling you now. He will come. Some of you, he's already come after. Big time. Gabby, in the last year, has lost her stepdad, her mom, and her biological dad. And that's Sammy and Nate there. Now her granddaddy's in the hospital, having many strokes. Have y'all had anything hit y'all like that yet? In 1 year? Okay? It can happen. You don't have to be young for it not to happen. Okay? So, but because Satan comes to do that, God says, but I have come that they may have life and have it to the fullest. Yeah, the world, Satan, he's going to come do that. But like this verse says, if you have a foundation in Christ, you're going to overcome that and he's not going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to stand tall. Your house is not going to crumble. Okay? So right now, hold on, let me see if there's anything else. I can't remember. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. That's why I have lights in every corner of my house and on the outside. Okay? The light shines. God is light. And if you let him in your life, you build your foundation on that, then Satan's not going to be able to come destroy it. You'll bend, you'll flex, but you won't crumble. Okay? So this is why I think it's very important that you have a foundation. So now, the next couple Sundays, we're going to talk about how to build that foundation. Okay? That's where we're going to go. But right now, I just need you to understand why you need a foundation. Okay? and understand it and look in the mirror. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and go, what am I doing? Why am I doing that? One of the biggest books that changed my life was a book called The Man in the Mirror. Anybody in here read that? All right. And it wasn't written by Michael Jackson. Okay? So it was a book, Man in the Mirror. And sometimes you have to look in the mirror and see who you are. See who you want to be. If you don't like who you see in the mirror, then it's time to change it. Okay? And with God, because if you don't like what you see in the mirror, then Satan is all over you. The devil has you believing lies. It has trying to kill you. It's trying to steal joy from you. It's trying to do everything from you. And the darkness is there. And it's time to let the light in and let the light shine. So that when you see it, you see what God sees. Okay? And so we're going to start building that foundation starting next week. Any questions? Anybody want to tell how the storm has hit their lives and how you've overcome it? Anybody got any good stories? Anybody got any stories where storms came and it crumbled the house? No? Okay. Still got a girlfriend? Okay. Good looking girlfriend too. She showed me a picture. So, any questions? Anything at all? You want to add anything?
Well, a good point was made, I heard this week, I'm trying to remember who said it. But you become like the five people you spend the most time with that are around you is what you become. So think about who your circle is. Is that leading you toward the light or toward the dark?
Yeah. Pay attention this week. Truly pay attention to where you're spending most of your time. Okay? Because right there, if you want to build a foundation, some things are going to have to change in your life. You're going to have to man up, put your big girl pants on, big boy pants on, and look and go, okay, in the future, I want better, I want this, I need to start, because now is, when you're in the middle of the hurricane, ain't time to go look for a generator. All right? When it's fixing to come, ain't time to go get lumber to put on your windows, because there ain't going to be none. So you got to set it beforehand. Okay? All right. So next week, we're going to start about how to build it. So we're going to talk about the Word. So bring your Bibles next week, or your phones, or whatever you got. But we're going to talk about the Word next week, because that's where you're going to build your foundation in. All right? Now, with that being said, if y'all weren't here last week, how many of you have been to the Biltmore House before? Okay. Some of you haven't been to the Biltmore House. Y'all have a clue what the Biltmore House is? All right, good. I got a video to show you so you don't see what the Biltmore House is. August 8th through the 11th. August 8th through the 11th. That's a Thursday through Sunday. If I can get enough people to go, which I need at least 10 to sign up to go, we're going to have a retreat to Asheville, and one day we're going to go to the Biltmore House. Okay? By July 20, it's $175 per person. That takes care of most of your food, transportation, place, the whole 9 yards, okay? By July 24th, I need to know who's going. Because on the 25th, if I don't have enough people signed up, I'm canceling the house. Because I can't pay what they want for houses for 5 people to go to. Can't do it. Okay? So July 24th, so y'all look, y'all have about almost 2 months to get that time off at work if you want to go. Okay? So as an adult, start now. Okay? As a child, you go the day before and say, hey, can I get off work? It don't work that way. So as an adult, start planning now and let me know. So what date was that I need to know? July 24th. And this house was built for 2 people to live in.
Why is it so big?
They'll have to go to find out.
This was built in the in the late 1800s. It's 8,000 acres there. They have botanical gardens. They have hiking trails.
And a bowling.
They say
It's still privately owned.
That's crazy.
it is a very unique place to go look and learn the history of, and just at the time of what they did. I mean, they pretty much had to build a railroad track all the way there just to get supplies into it. They built barracks and houses for the workers to stay at and stuff. But it's a really neat thing to go look back in time and see. Back in the day, they didn't know about electricity was just coming about. And they didn't know if direct current or alternate batteries that y'all use, that's direct current or batteries. The electricity in your house is what they call alternating current. Because alternating current, they can travel further on lines than direct current. But anyway, at the time, they didn't know which one was going to win out. If it was going to be AC or if it was going to be direct current. So just be on the safe side, they wired the house for both of them. Okay? You're like, well, we don't know. Just wire the house for both of them, so whichever one wins out, we're good. And it has a DC generator in the bottom to power the whole house and stuff. But really, really, really neat and beautiful place to go to. Okay? So the dates are August 8th through the 11th. That's a Thursday through Sunday. Cost is $175. I need to know by July 24th. Okay? All right. Any questions? Well, I wouldn't expect anybody to sign up today. Just let me know.
Just tell us if the name of the board.
Yeah.
How do the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit have not the same?
Yeah. Let's sign up right here. Okay. All right. And so will somebody close with some prayers? Somebody be a man?